with a look at our forecast. Christian Bridges is keeping an eye on what's happening outside. We just saw a live picture outside of Portland. And
Yep.
Very, very different looking afternoon.
I know.
Compared to most of the state.
Right, and the sky was, so crisp and blue yesterday.
Yeah. And it is gone.
Total 180 for today. Gotten really foggy, cloudy, and it's going to kind of be like that for the next couple days. Here's another great view of the fog in Bar Harbor. It was just a little bit in this image earlier. It was completely sunny, a little teeny bit of fog. It has been sweeping in that fog bank there and taking over the skies in Bar Harbor. Really cool view there of the half of the obscured harbor there in Bar Harbor this evening. We're going to continue to see this fog thickening up along the coast and pushing inland as well as we get into tonight. So high pressure, which has been keeping us very pleasant, very nice for the past several days, continues to push to the east. This large low pressure area off to the west will be a big part of our forecast the next several days as it slowly sits and spins just to the west or south of us as we head through the remainder of this week. So it's going to keep us pretty unsettled as we get into tomorrow and Thursday. Let's get a little closer look at the radar here. We do have some showers and thunderstorms in New Hampshire. I do think a few of these could clip western Maine, so York County, Leamington area, Limerick, all the way up through Freiburg, Denmark, towards the Route 2 corridor. Could see a couple downpours or showers this evening. Outside of those zones, the chance of rain is very low for the rest of the state. It may be damp because it's very foggy, but we're not going to really get any rain outside of extreme western Maine as we head into the evening. For tonight, temperatures going to remain mild. If you've been enjoying those nights in the 40s, low 50s, the crisp mornings, those are going away for a little bit. Very muggy, mild night. Temperatures in the 60s as we wake up on Wednesday. Maybe a couple spots in northern and eastern Maine if we stay clear enough that it does actually get pretty cool. But for the most part, it's a much milder and muggier night than what we've dealt with in the past several days. I had mentioned the fog. It will be overspreading the state as we head through the overnight. I do expect some areas of very low visibility overnight, so keep that in mind if you're going to be driving around. Same story early tomorrow morning. For that morning commute, could be quite foggy and really almost the whole state on Wednesday morning. Good news is it will lift a bit as we head into the afternoon, but low clouds, mist, drizzle, that's going to be sticking around through much of Wednesday. So as we head into this evening, again, western Maine could see a few showers or storms, especially right along the New Hampshire border. Those will taper off as we head into tonight as the fog thickens up across the state. Very, very foggy out there as we get into Wednesday morning. It's just a really gloomy day tomorrow. Low 70s, lots of clouds, lots of fog, mist or drizzle. Definitely not really a beach day out there on Wednesday. Thankfully, it's not super wet, at least until the evening. Then we'll see some steadier rain, potentially some pockets of heavy rain, maybe even a rumble of thunder or two moving into southern and western Maine as we get into Wednesday evening. Those are the spots that will continue to see rain into Thursday. It looks very wet on Thursday morning once again in western and southern Maine. To the north and east, it will get much drier. Northern Maine probably not getting much more than a few showers on Thursday. Same story in places like Bangor. Probably not too much out of this system. But if you're in southern Maine or western Maine, I would expect a very wet day on Thursday. It may not rain every minute of the day, but it does look really damp and quite cool. Most of us stuck in the 60s on Thursday. So by the time all is said and done, as this wraps up as we get into Friday, how much rain should we expect? Well, it looks like 1 to 2 inches in southern Maine, the Portland area, through the Lakes region, through York County towards New Hampshire. There could be some isolated pockets that pick up more than 2 inches. Flood threats basically zero for us as the ground is very dry. We've got lots of room to store all this water. To the north, we will see a lot less. If you're in the county, don't expect much. There may be some parts of the county that don't get a drop at all out of this slow-moving low pressure. So it continues to linger to the south and west Wednesday into Thursday. Again, that keeps southern and western Maine very, very wet. Looks like as we get towards Friday, it begins to pull out of the area. Still could be a lingering shower or two on Friday, but largely sunnier skies will be taking over. Those will stick around for Saturday, so great news for the beach to begin. Looks great for that on Saturday. Another chance of showers and storms may begin to approach Sunday into Monday as a cold front. It begins to work its way into the state. But as I mentioned, the beach to begin looking pretty good, mid to upper 60s to near 70s as we head through the race. A little muggy, but certainly could be worse. We've had some really hot beach to begins. This will not be one of them. Here's your marine forecast, 2 to 3 foot seas, and our 7-day looking wet for the next couple of days. Wednesday and Thursday especially will be quite wet. Friday, much better. Back towards summery, nicer weather. Low 80s, maybe a chance of a shower, but it does look a lot better. The weekend looking pretty good as well, especially Saturday. So happy for the beach to begin.
Very good news there.
Oh, yeah.
Christian, thank you.